Hi, Theo here from ElectroFX.com. I wanted to put together a quick video for those of you that like trading binary options, give you my thoughts on who is the best broker for 2016. And when we talk about a best broker for binary options, we generally are also talking about a best platform. A lot of the binary options platforms are similar, but also there are many different companies that have their own in-house software. And my chosen best broker for 2016 is one of those. You can see it on the screen right now. So there are three criteria that I look for in a binary options broker that are important to me. The first is, of course, regulation. And whilst regulation is not a guarantee, it is at least peace of mind that you've done what you can to protect your funds. The second is that they give you a free demo account without a time constraint. I don't like companies that only give you a demo for an X amount of time, or they don't even offer a demo. The only thing that tells me is that they just want you to dump your money in and pretty much lose it because you won't know what you're doing. You won't have used their platform and also tested your strategy. So it's important that a binary options broker gives a demo account to me, and I also think it should be unlimited on time and not rush you. And then the ability to trade as low as $1 or £1 or €1, whatever currency you're trading in, is also a nice feature, and I think all binary options brokers should offer that, because if you're new to binary options, you don't need to be jumping in and losing all your money. You can play around with little money at first until you get comfortable with what you're doing. Because of course, no matter how well you do in your demo, once you start trading live, it's slightly different psychologically. So it's better to start with a small amount, and once you get comfortable, then you can start trading larger amounts. So I'm going to jump in now. We're going to look at this platform. It's definitely my favorite platform for a binary options broker, and this particular broker also meets those three criteria that I just outlined. There's, as you can see here, this is a demo account. I've played around with it. I've increased it. Well, I've over doubled the account. Just playing around, testing strategies, things like that. The platform itself is nice and intuitive. You can really see what's going on. We've got the call put options. Obviously, we're going up or down on a binary option, and we can select the time that we'd like it to expire and the amount right here. And these are going up and down in increments, like so, and also the interface there, you can see the time moving for your target area. The main options with this broker are turbo options, which really you can set up any option from, ends up being from 30 seconds up to 5 minutes if you like. It's entirely up to you there. The other option here is the 15-minute binary option. So if you're looking to trade a binary option that will expire in 15 or more minutes, could be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whichever you choose, then you're going to want to choose the standard binary options. And the turbo is, like I say, anywhere from 30 seconds up to 5 minutes, no problem. Now I have the euro dollar set up here, and we can just look at this one chart. I can move it around and put it wherever I want it. I can roll my wheel on my mouse and zoom in and out. Also the same applies here with these buttons. And down the bottom you can see that we can actually have 3 hours of view, 1 day of view, 30 days of view, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and you can change the zoom in that kind of way instead. Now up top here you'll see that I've got the euro dollar selected, and we can add other pairs so that they're ready to go. I could put an Aussie dollar there, and I could put, let's say, a euro Japo and an Aussie Japo. So I could have these 4 charts up here, and in this full screen mode like we have at the moment, I can go between those pairs with just the one click. Down the bottom here I can choose whether I want, what type of chart I want. There's an area chart, a line chart, a candlestick chart, or a bar chart. So you have options there for that. Obviously I prefer the candlesticks. And then the duration of these candlesticks, you can actually choose anything from 5 seconds up to 1 month. So I'm just going to put it on 15 seconds. You can see that the candles are slightly bigger. or I could use 30-second candles, and once again those candles get bigger, and I could actually then put 3 hours on the screen if I wanted to zoom out like so, and then come back to my 30 minutes. So just a nice, easy to use bunch of options. You can also plot lines, trend lines, horizontal lines, or Fibonacci lines, and those of you that like indicators, you have a nice selection of those there, and then I can actually just hide that section if I want to also. Now down the other side here we can choose the language, turn on or off the sound effects, and even change the style of the layout, the color scheme. So you can just make it to your preference. I actually like the blue, the default. There's also an option here to scale the settings of everything. So the size of these buttons, the size of this text, I can actually scale it. I could put it to 120%. You can see everything becomes a little bit bigger. Or I could just put it back to 100%, and that's the standard default. And this button here will actually make it completely full screen to my monitor, which right now I have it in window mode. Now the other nice option here is we have these 4 charts. We can flick through these 4 charts and look at them like so, but I can also change the layout of how many charts I'm looking at and how they're positioned. So I can have 2 charts side by side. I can have 2 charts one on top of the other. There are some 3 chart layouts, and also I can have all 4 charts open like so. You can actually go up to, there are several other grids here, so you can really set things up exactly the way that you want them, and it is all very, very accessible, very fast. The software is extremely reactive, so it's very, very impressive indeed. Down the side, your usual trading history and some news and special offers and some video tutorials and things like that. So overall, this is by far, in my opinion, the best binary options platform, and the broker meets all of my requirements, and so I award this broker with the best binary options broker award for 2016. There's a link both on this video and in the comments if you want to go and grab yourself a free demo and just play around. You literally have nothing to lose with that. It's just a total virtual money account, so you can play, see if either A, binary options are for you, or if you already trade binary options, you can see, test your strategies and make sure they're working the way you expect them to. If you want to learn more about strategies for binary options, you can visit ElectroFX.com. There's a lot of free material there. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I just wanted to present you with this broker.